Hi everyone, thank you so much for switching to Talk Safety with Frank. My name is Frank and I'm privileged to have Mr. Abdulwaheed here. How much I do, I think he's just going to jump right in and give us an introduction of himself.
Thank you, Frank. My name is Abdulwaheed. Currently, I work with Ken Cross Civil Engineering as the HSEQ and Compliance Manager, where I oversee the HSE deliverables across the organization and projects.
Thank you so much, Mr. Abdulwaheed. So, we are very privileged to have him. He's one of the pioneer health and safety professionals from Africa that has created a lot of impact in the Middle East, and he's currently in the UK, right?
Yeah, I'm currently working in the UK.
So basically, we are going to be asking Mr. Abdulwaheed about his health and safety journey, just to know how he started, where he is right now, and what he can actually say to encourage health and safety professionals out there. So just stay tuned and listen to what he has to say.
Yeah, thank you once again, Frank. Yeah, my safety career took off in 2008, to be precise, from Nigeria.
Wow.
I started working in a construction company back in 2008. I worked for so many years with them. So in 2011, I relocated. I moved to UAE, where I started not in the safety field, but I started in the security field, world security. It's one of the pioneer security company in UAE then. So from there, I started, because when I came from Nigeria, I didn't have, the safety requirements, because in Nigeria we have our own safety certification we use in working. So when I got to UAE, I have to go for my first training certification, which is the Negotiation IGC. That was in 2012. So I did the training. It was successful. So in 2013, I got my first UAE safety job.
Wow.
It was with one of the pioneer big MEP company. It was called EFECO. So I worked with EFECO from 2013 to 2014. So from 2014, I joined Pivot Engineering. They're a civil construction company, but they work in the oil and gas sector. So I was fortunate to be working in the oil and gas sector with them.
Wow, that's really great.
Yeah, so I worked in the oil and gas sector for 3 years, because I worked with Pivot from 2014 to 2017. So I was in the oil and gas sector. That is where I really got, into the world of real safety, because
the hands-on experience.
It opened my eyes to a lot of things in the safety world.
Yeah.
So that has been my journey over the years. From there, I joined Menasco in 2017 as their corporate HSE manager. So I worked from 2017 to 2022. That was 5 years with Menasco.
Wow.
One of the experience that I would love to have again, in my career, because I learned a lot of things while working with Menasco, working with, especially with top management, so. And in 2022, I had a break in career to come to the UK to have my master's degree in occupational health and safety management at Manchester Metropolitan University. Finished my master in 2023. So same year, I joined a consultancy company, which is SQR Consultancy. So I was an HSEQ consultant for them. So I was managing a lot of portfolios for different companies across UK. So in 2024, I changed organization again, and I joined my current organization, which is Ken Cross Civil Engineering as HSEQ and Compliance Manager. That has been my journey over the years. I have to develop myself.
Yeah, that's very important.
And developing myself mean I have to undertake a lot of trainings, to be able to meet up with the requirement or the reality, of the field, because the field demands a lot of things from you, so your career progression in that field will depend on how you also progress with your own personal trainings,
yes, like upgrading your skills, your competency.
Yeah, exactly. So I had to go for a lot of trainings, like I did the IGC, like I've mentioned.
Wow.
Level 6 diploma, which is from British Safety Council. That was in 2009. In 2015, I did my first ISO certification, the 3 standards, and over the years I've been
doing a lot of
updating
courses.
Courses over the years.
Wow, that's really impressive. You know, when you listen to Mr. Abdulwaheed's story, you actually see that it has not been that smooth, right? My question to you now is for health and safety professionals actually getting into the field, because you worked in Nigeria, but when you moved to the UAE, you started in a security company. So it means that your career somehow shifted. Why? Because you got into a new space and you needed new safety requirements, and you actually went through the right training and you became competent. So what are some of these challenges that you faced, and how did you overcome them? Because I mean, it will be a lot family asking for money, but you have to study and get to where you are right now.
I will give you a scenario. 2012,
Yeah.
while I was about taking the IGC course, some of my family members, they were like, oh, they have a land in Nigeria, I should come and buy. You know, I was like, well, I'm interested, but now what matters to me is to have this IGC, because that is what can propel me,
Exactly.
you know, in that field, in that safety field in UAE, you know. So I know that is the basic requirement in UAE. So I have to get it first. So the land was selling for, I can't remember the price now, but I have that money at that point in time to buy that land.
And
Honestly,
you left that land.
but I left that land to go and use that money to do my IGC course.
Yeah.
But today, the money I've gained from doing the IGCs, I can use that money to buy 100 lands.
Exactly. That's the point.
So sometimes you delay to do some things to achieve a certain thing, because that thing you are planning to achieve will propel you. You know, will be a change, a step change in your career progression. So that is how life is, and those are the challenges some people face. When I came to the UK, I didn't just jump into the safety. Also, when I came in 2022, my first 6 months, I was working as sensitive operative in Amazon.
In Amazon.
Yeah, for about 6 months. But I know I have all the requirements. I just need time to get back into that safety field.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So sometimes as professionals, especially when we move, when we change locations, you will have some setback. But that setback should not stop you from, you know, progressing your career, or for looking ahead, you know, to upscale yourself.
Yeah, so if I can say what I've actually gained from you is that you set your target, and irrespective of the challenges that come in, you definitely come up with a plan, and you implement that plan. It's all about discipline to get to where you are. So for aspiring health and safety professionals, I think the take home from what fellow colleague has just said is, you have your challenges, your individual battles. However, stay true to your plan, stay focused, and keep pushing. Definitely overcome those challenges that you're facing. That's really a great one. Then also, if you were to advise yourself, like maybe 10 years ago, were there some mistakes you made in your career, or were there some other strategies that you could implement, and maybe you would have been much better than where you are today?
What I could have done better is, in my early day career in safety in Nigeria, if I have known how important NEBOSH is, I would have gone for NEBOSH right from Nigeria, you know, because by the time I moved to the UAE, and I see that NEBOSH is something that is very, very key to my career, so I have to start, you know, from that step again. So again, for me, we as safety professional, we should look at what is most important to our career, you know, in terms of certification, in terms of membership. You can be a member of YOSH, you can be a member of RSM. All these are very vital to our career progressions, development, and upliftment while on the job. So that is one thing I believe, if I have done earlier, it might have, you know, helped my career to soar more than what I have today.
Amazing. Thank you so much for that input. When you actually came to the UAE, did you really have the right sources of information, or did it take time before you actually realized that NEBOSH was one of the main key courses that you needed to get the breakthrough or to get into the field of health and safety, or how did you get it?
Yeah, when I came in, because I was practicing before in Nigeria, so again, I just started asking people around. Those days, there are few people who went to health and safety from Africa.
Wow.
To be honest, there are very few. So I started asking that, because most of the people you will meet in those days in UAE,
yes,
most of them, they are working in security.
Security.
Most of them.
Yeah.
Most of them are working in security. So I started asking questions, started making research on my own. Okay, because I have the safety knowledge before. So how is safety in UAE? How can I go into the safety field? I started asking questions from people, starting making research on my own, going to Google, look for information, and there I start getting the feedback I need. And one of the feedback is go and do Nebo-Sha IGC. And really? And I put in for it. And doing that, I met a lot of people doing my training. I met a lot of Africans when I was doing the course, and we started, this conversation, being friend. That is where, again, the African HSC group was bettered, which became a household name across African HSC group members in the UAE, and even UK. We have a version in the UK now also. So we started with that conversation, and then we start looking at how we can progress our career together. When I finished the course, I didn't get job immediately also, because some people, they will ask you, if I finish the course, will I get job? So no, it's not. It doesn't work that way.
Yes, that's
you have to take your time. You have to take your time to really, see how it goes in the industry. You can even go for shadowing, apprenticeship, go to other people's sites, go and see how things are being done. To also see how you can integrate yourself into the field. What I do presently now is, from UAE, even UK now, is I try to bring on board young professionals or attending professionals who wants to join the field. I take them to the site to go and see.
That's a good opportunity.
On Monday, I have somebody I'm going with to the site in South Wales. Will be going with me to the site to shadow what we do. She's also a safety professional, but she's just arrived in the UK. She's yet to practice. So those are the things also we do, or I do sometimes, to encourage, to help the young ones to break into the field.
It'd be amazing, I started my career in health and safety. I never really had all of these opportunities. So we actually had to search, we had to ask questions, and sometimes, you can be unfortunate, because if you ask the questions from a wrong person, it's going to delay your career. But now I think we have AI that has made things so easy right now, so you can have everything you need from the comfort of your home. So encouragement to aspiring or maybe health and safety professionals is take your career professional development very serious. Get memberships from international organizations like IOSH, which will help you come up with your personal development plan, your career professional development as well, and also try to belong in groups and associations that you can always network, you communicate, you learn from people, you share best practices, and you grow. I think those are key points that we have had today. If you like what you're watching and you want to see our handsome Mr. Abdulwaheed on this platform again, please put your questions in the comment section below. Mr. Abdulwaheed will be there to answer your questions. I'm going to be sharing his handle as well, so you can follow him and enrich yourself. Even if you're in the UK, you're in Nigeria, you're in the Middle East, Mr. Abdulwaheed is always open for mentorship.
Yep, I'm open for mentorship. Like I've said, currently I met a lot of people.
Wow, that's really great.
On personal, on one-on-one basis, and also on a group basis. It's not as if I have a mentorship program, but I just do it as my own way of giving back to the people, to make sure that we can have as much as possible safety professionals, from Africa across the world, not only limited to UAE, UK, but across the world. And like I've said, as safety professional or young ones who want to break into the field, don't be shy to ask questions. There are no wrong, stupid questions to ask. Exactly. Again, shadow, do apprenticeship, go in for this, because all these things are very important to help your career to grow and to sustain you in the field. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for listening to Mr. Abdulwaheed. We'll be seeing you on the next episode. Take care. Bye.